Come on in, welcome to my home. So today I'm finally doing it. Today we're finally changing over the house from spring-ish to summer. You know why? Because it's hot. It's really hot. So I want something that looks a way more cool. So this is going to take a couple days because I'm doing it nice and slow because there are a lot of things you have to do first. Okay, so let's talk about this changeover from the spring-ish to summer. And like I said, it is roasting hot. This all has to do with the fact that I've never seen a summer where our grass and everything, all the trees and everything looks so brown. Yeah. So I knew that having the green in here right now it just looked really weird. So what I opted for was to change out and put some more of the green with more of the blue. So I have that watery, kind of beachy kind of feel. And it was really simple to do. I mean, like always, I always wash all of my things beforehand so that way they're all nice and clean when I put them out. But the changeover did not involve a whole lot. Let's start in the bedroom. In the bedroom, it was easy to take the dark green coverlet, I guess it is, off and replace it with a blue. That's a twin size sheet that I also use for curtains when I need to. But since it didn't cover the entire bed, I just laid it across sideways, put a patterned top cover on that, and then folded it down, which then gives you the illusion that there's a lot more going on with it, but there's not. I mean, because I come from a world of theater, which is the whole, if you can't see it, don't worry about it. And that's what I did. I mean, it was so much easier to just make things look really good and make things look cool. I noticed the coolness in my bedroom the minute it was done by replacing the pillow covers. And to me, it just seems cool. And I do have something else, but we'll talk about that at the end. Then when it came to like the kitchen, I just replaced the green curtain, which is now the tan one, which is right there. And the reason that I have that there is literally this shot. So that this way, if I'm getting this shot, I can then put it there. If I'm doing a cooking video, which I will be getting back to doing some more cooking videos, it goes the other way. The curtain itself is on a rotating arm, so that way I can flip it over, but it gives me more of a beachy kind of theme. Now, then just replacing things like dish towels, switching them out from green to blue, a hand towel, switching them out from green to blue. Same thing with in the dining room. It's just like the living room. It has nothing to do with making huge changes. It all has to do with making small changes that really help. But there's a big one that we're going to come up onto. In the guest bathroom, which is also my laundry room, a whole other issue. That one was really simple. I got a new fabric shower curtain with these double-sided curtain hooks, so I could then have the curtain liner on one side and the fabric liner on the other, so I can switch out the fabric liner without taking down the whole thing. Put some blue in there, voila, we're done, but we're not. Here's the big thing that you're going to find when it comes to cooling your house down for summer. Change your lights. Okay, in my place, I have the Wiz lights, which are these lights right here, and I can change them. I'm going to see if I can go onto the app and see if I can do this. I can change them from what they are now to something like a cool white. Did you see that change? And that helps really helps with changing things like the dining room All of these things, I then start getting these cooler colors, and the cooler colors really do help with reducing the heat. It brings everything down so it feels much cooler inside. I mean, when you just look at this shot, just this shot, by changing the color temperature of the lights, which, hey, I should have done that in the kitchen. Hang on. There's other lights in the kitchen that I have not changed. By just changing those down, I can get the cool white that I like, and that gives me a much cooler, wow, I just now looked at that. That gives me a much cooler feeling. My house feels cooler simply because I have the cool white. Now, there is a trade-off. The big trade-off, though, is at night, because the cool white has a lot of blue in it, which is sort of what daylight has in it. You'll find that the cooler white has a tendency to not make you want to go to sleep. So if you are having problems sleeping, you might want to go with a warmer light, like the, well, warm white kind of lights. Those will help you. It's just like getting the blue off of your computer screens or phone screens. There's lots of studies that say that blue is what keeps people up at night. So at night, I generally stick with the warm white, but at night you really don't know this, and it really does show up. And like even in the pictures and things, I do both pictures where I have it with the warm white and with the cool white, and it makes a world of difference. But like I said, these are all things that you can do. When I buy something, I think of how many different ways that can I do it. I could have very easily bought, like, well, let's take this pillow cover. I've had these for years now, and I know you've seen them in other videos if you watched other videos from the past. Well, since it's a pillow cover, it's a full-size pillow cover. I just tucked it in, as you saw in the video, to match the throw cushions. To match the size of the throw cushions. So when I buy these things, I think of, okay, fitted sheets for me don't really do much of anything. I have my queen size bed has fitted sheets, but like then I'll just buy like the matching flat sheet, the matching pillowcases, and then I can do a little tiny hole in the top part of the flat sheet, turn it into a curtain. I can use it without the hole, with the side down, as a bed throw. Yeah. So yeah, I can do these tons of ways, tons of things. I have found that I like to, my big pieces, like you saw me covering the hideous looking couches, which I need to get recovered, like actually, get them reupholstered. Haven't done that yet. You saw me have those with couch covers. I like the couch covers, they're fine, but I will get these couches reupholstered eventually. But I do like the fact that I try to keep the big pieces neutral so that then I can change out the smaller pieces. Even things like up above this door, it used to just be white plates, now it has the nice little blue plate accent, and you really begin to notice the fact that it is cool. It is much cooler. And when you go back to the first shot that we had here, it's a much cooler shot simply from changing things out and making it cooler. Even if I wouldn't have changed a single thing, just changing the lighting makes the whole house cooler. Today we are having a high of 95. By the end of the week, we're supposed to get up into 100, and it's not even August yet. Oh joy. So the next time that I will change this around will be the big change for fall. That one's a huge one. And that one involves like changing just about everything, because in the fall, of course, the outside changes colors. Yeah, so I go with the fall colors, and it's really nice. It warms things up inside. But yeah, for right now, we're sticking cool. We're sticking with the much cooler colors, the much cooler everything, so that hopefully I can stay cool this summer. What about you? Are you doing something different for your summer decorations simply because of the heat? And if you aren't, like I said, you might consider just changing out the color temperatures of your lights. This time I'd like to thank these wonderful people who helped me change things around in my house. If you want to become one of these people where you get these videos early, you get a weekly vlog, and you also get to see some of the behind the things which go on, because there was a lot which went behind the scenes on this, go ahead and become a patron, or you can become a channel member. Either way, it helps keep this channel going, and that'd be great. Makes a world of difference. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know down in the comments what you would like to see, and I hope I get to see you again the next time you stop by.